Yet a crubima, the friend of mine. Told I won't carry him, and one of them says, I don't know, I'm not part of you, style. I was I don't know, my sir. No, who she there. Now, so what's your Maya? Oh, plan is say, baby, be now minor to me. I call him now. If you horse, I be one say, baby, fufu be so from nowhere. And also say, my baby boom. Because then, yeah, penny for a woman, as I say, you know, what's not saying, you know. I told her, yeah, na as a woman dream be sad. The be a me man on me kasa. You say, could you mua de? Could you mua de? Could you mua de? But I say, kakran no. And send me a mechano. There, Dima Yati, say, Jimmy.
They think they are sensible.
May a video be about military and security recruitment. I can't say, what was that video do on phone to send them mommy? Say, Ghana pet. And I say, Obi, Eco cadet, Ewo, secondary school, university, or persuade ni post in immigration aqua obre. Na yama MP slot. Na MP ni moment de nipa ko. Let me sit here and tell you. Say you say ye competence audit. Our security agencies ni mo a. Won nim nyansa 60%. Won nim nyansa e didi police. Wo didi soldier. Wo didi den 60%. Won aka onim nyansa ye won ma ye adwuma no akwa nim be after 10 years. Ba me nyandu e wa ka asem no so. We Congo. Nse oni oba hyedem na mo body ni hia. Eno ye Cambodia. Se body sini mienu na timi hia. Ena we bufu no dane ne ho we dane ho no bi adane to hwe ne yonko ne ye Tunisia. Eto na hia. Meba eno so. But answer na meba sa me ye asem na ahyemia. Me ya me ho hwe a enyeye. Saso ne so asene ye de fa be wo so bre wo. Wo de emphasize on krato no me ba sia.
Ya ma che fa be wo so. You may cross your sing. Sasso insecticide spray and coil.
Mami Samo Achimium. Are you ready? Yanko. Bijiri say Ohoye. And then Nanka me person my offer sitting na Hananka. Ye kind OSP. Ne suit me ansa. Madam. Badika ka chose ye wo man ya wutim saa. Won ka bi nhim. Na obi adwe abọ na waye bibi. Na bibi esi. Enra. Baby ja tennis ne minimbo. Be me se me pese me tintin mapom te ja fe na mi hwe ne nkaka. Inipa ba ko a ye ne me friend am so da na mpacho wo he.
I don't know.
Say captain. Me baka ho.
Oh, wait. Le.
Oh.
Me ba eka ho. Number 2. Quadri agri can simbi. Or say when you educate a man. Meaning so unim sa statement now. You educate one person. If you educate a woman, you have educated a what? A nation. Maka some way or maybe a engineer man in Kwada Hono, a young Quasia a woman. so man si ho no nwene emma 1 nkwada 2 onwene saa nipa mienu ho ye mema no ye buga buga
Ojai.
atade a me share no Tuesday
Ojai.
enam de ba adwuma nra me mfa obi a ho socks no kura man sensi
Bibini.
ena me da wuku ai brada no so kura man sen nware
Bibini. Bibini.
you so be an nan nchen so am fam ho me ko anam da ho eti me atade eti me ba na je say one na fie na me say adam atade na ye watade ono na che pam sa no mo am hear me Tuesday mu say Tuesday atade na jeans ne mpaboa na ade am ya say mpaboa no ho me hwe na ase ho na ye white aye fi dodo na elam twitwi ho me wie
Bibini.
be matisi abonten a onwene nkwa ho
Ojai.
edwuma ye ya be ma afase oto sesi ye ne ho ebeye fe makeup kakra obeye atade a obehye se de beye obetimi atena se no wadanda ne ho ama ne boy ene wo ntirim
Ojai.
and research from Sweden say 97% of a man from who career women no emotionally wo mu ntem a chen ma anya career women
Ojai.
because wa said that in adwuma any duplex bi a wa rente and 2 bedrooms bi a watie and all dey born ho asafo hene but so kodru ni pillow no so a esu a osunu e chen oba bi oton nema e wa agbegburuhia wa wo 7 ohun be ma so ne won wo ye so career women are suffering more than a man and women career women. Career women ye won ye do ko party ni ye. Cause obaya ingire eti wonu ye twu kakra ni am we ko je party because who was scared be ton tare ye de ko party sa na ye de be ye mu. Who was scared be to ja ko to ye ntima who atwa wa wam. The reality is that or maybe a ondwene ema ene nkwada ho no o man ni your man papa oh me enra me papa bi di ka say you see in the army we don't call women we say men. I said oh you say men. Men indeed.
I don't know.
Men indeed. A woman will remain a woman, a man will remain a man. And never be dead yet who say what men can do, women can never do it. And crophobia will mutia bofom. Edin church be a basasi suntin yakoja to Sadia Bema betimia no or Babetimia. Okay, Atare show ranye. Me met me enta me boso sesi a wo TV so en fam ho opon dia ne boso na no fom pie why is that so me cut we reduce adere to bibi no ye wo said ye kura ma oba ne ho odin said den ye wo said ye kura no Bema ye pie no oba ye kura no if say wutwu mutan sa de pem me bo na de so pem afase bu a pen na me menya no ono benya double pen no fo be ne ya na ne bo so asan ye ya me bo pen de be ya enti o mai be ni o manya yetimi Yeah, BBC. Tuesday na najo. Enti mi pie. Eni pa na me ne nam no. Ba ku e post ni.
I don't know.
Ana na ba ku so ye adwuma national security.
I don't know. I don't know.
Enti ye coaching. Ye do a ho by 3:45 a.m. Now, any probably honestly I didn't know what was it. And I'm busa say. I'm saying na na question yeah.
Ojai.
Also and then I'm say soldier for no be ye. I'm say and na homa che 3. Nkwada yi gingina ha obepe soldier. E busa for he wan hwe a won ti ase.
Ojai.
From say wo ba krawo say ma me ko pe adwuma ye. Ko pe soldier di da me ko akope soldier di wo baba sabi aburu sabi anyado wa watete wo mowure matua ne school fees we wie senior high we wie university onye adwuma nyentu otifie na ose ma me ko akope adwuma aba meje de yie kura ase ye de ne ko asoro de ma sofo de nsam gu ne so ya bompa ya ma no wo ma me no wasan ma no lorry fare jisika fafa ka na fako na sa fa bra na wo de me ba we sa me maka ebesi wo yie se me ba we wo de wo nte se me mama na aka do wo de we ni da fam na wo baba na ko na wa frɛ o ma bedro o si o mate me so me kodwo maba ma bedro yo mate da ma bedro yo mate eti wadwi na ne se wo baba be ko soja obehye uniform what if yes na wo baba no ye de ne funu ena ebre o
Ojai.
na wo to sana wo baba no ne funu what you sika from kindergarten sa nursery yo sa deo from primary 1 to primary 6 JSS 1 to JSS 3 JSS 1 to SS 3 na akwada no nyame aye na doma na wie suku watwa okope soja onkope hwe o soja
Ojai.
Ghana pen oba akope adwuma je yedi no no me dika be me oya sabe oya o kwasua me si anope mi mfra hwe ntema
Ojai.
Ghana pen oba akope adwuma embemma konom SM epma wo mbema ekesem kowuro twa na bra we yasa so abodam so wajimi uni miansa je ni oba ne da ebi kura ba ye first one no waka to so me the document ne ko na mente hwe o se da bi ajimi tia ba ko biom na bra waja we yere wo fie akoda ketu a o pa adwuma kwotoro to wa boa unye nyansani why the vulnerability of women a national security issue people don't know also I na make say the way I'm seeking nti aya wadwe say oh akwa we otiatem wo party mi wo pajai vulnerability of women a national security issue that is why Arab land bia no Arab for asase so bia no se wantimi ambo ba ho ban ya yetwa oti kohye ne yaku efise se oba ba ku di yawa epira oman dentra psychologically spiritually oba eye nyame ani oba eye nyankopon ka akire so if God created us in his image na se me ka akire metimi pese me bon ho ban efise me last baby no who fi said then nyame ye mama eni pe wu ye no why na wa ye ma o as I said by now the army commander of the Ghana forces by now so I resign it. And I'm even surprised that the president is president I call oh basa wa ko hospital about nya no here. The chief of army staff must resign by now. And second by now, didn't post not to say my regular work. But the arrogancy, the impunity, foolishness lays with nothing but fire whole attitude. Be a not soldier for the day kasa. Massa, mama and kasa me plain. We are soldier near one ni gold. We are soldier near one junso crude oil. We are soldier near penia. Me pato, we be near gold. We junso near crude oil. We are nipa. Atadia bi na hye wintra. na nya atade keke colors ni ntra enye colors ni so kura na yadwi ho e ke no anka yem fam ho but the tie ne say yama wo che bia Ghana ye coat of arms no etare ni mu enu ti na me I would always preach say wushia soja ni na waye oboni say den emfa won sanka no wushia police ni any of the security agencies na waye oboni say den emfa won sanka no because of the coat of arms and then I represented the sovereignty, the authority and the stability of this country, so you hold it in high esteem. Sir Lieutenant Colonel now obie prono. Except by now ye yinedi or da ya chino dia kwato guard room to explain how foolishly obie sadia if not for anything obie wakọ military training bia wo theory kakra wo kire oje misrew Catcher woman so mumbim bag no school bag no me project work me thesis ni shem tambra me ana me pesa me come school amako sebia buru sebia ni ado me te hey me nyobi asa but me wo master's degree in security and intelligence gathering so wuni ma me catch one ne plain I am from home, security expert. Me tell you, I'm a boss of me. Me tell you, me could a master's degree in security and intelligence gathering. Aye kurano. Me wa another degree in diplomatic alliance. Security and convoy arrangement. Me tell France ano. Me from Israel. So we man me catch o. Say the president be pie, obe jare, obe didi, obe tukwan, obe koha, obe baha, obe faha, di obe share, niama. I have a degree in that from Israel. I can come and show you all my certificates.
Hey, now what banye?
I have a degree in surveillance, in covert and overt, intelligence gathering. Me wo.
Now what banye?
It's me you want this on uniform to work at school. Master unko baby jadi okika no. It's a Todayana, Michelle said, hey, woman, SS or boy, a home and maybe a warrior. Let me come at you in my trim.
They think they are sensible and they keep on.
I've asked my cousin, 2014. And a doctor Kwame Aduku for Fem no catch him say. Dissipate your smoke.
I don't know.
Smoke. Oh, smoke. You say two.
Oh, hey.
A two on your friend smoke. Dissipate it.
Okay.
You don't have to hold it. And from 2014, Fatwa Chief.
You ready?
The person mama tia se ne say enyam nko na masua ade o aye pra UPSA ya chame cyber security fam where am project work we me person ma tia say me can security asema enyam nko na wako school madam kan me this project topic no kan
Topic na I mention you cry. We University of Professional Studies Accra UPSC. And na pacho omologo no so see original. Presidential protection and economic security in Africa. Pacho muntio ni thesis no project work no. Topic no muntie. Say presidential protection and economic security in Africa. The intelligence architecture against foreign threats and hybrid warfare.
German soldier for your post from penny so one throw so meet me. Mimi German no nchira wo. Meme kasa me de me bona kasa because we nim the America.
Hey, now what banye? What kasa nsemi?
Me topic. Me say you need literature wo ho. Nti me drop it, me drop it. Metro.
Because my topic here.
Presidential protection and economic security in Africa. The intelligence architecture against foreign threats and hybrid warfare. Okay, literature no here. But I wrote, I'm trying, you know, beyond a trauma, we in a book, we in a, it is a medical security, as some many wages are one whopping. We in a kata, we in a, me I'm trying.
Hey, now what banye? What kasa nsemi?
And then I'm sure when the school can say no, you hold you on. Now for the academy national security because a very sensitive. What the two about will book way more. Obia can have access to it.
Very true.
Eti men fan two about this be topic in here.
Money.
So what do you say? One kwan work school. I mean PhD.
They be a cocoa.
Who do I got to me PhD?
I know.
Eti young kwan work school. And then young kwan munim bibi about security. Where you can wear the uniform, but you are as empty as a cocoon.
The king of morning
Me ana me pesa me kan yama mesua. Ghana ha ye ni institution bi access school security. Education security. Ye ni bi okrum ha. Anye kura ma ye back wo Denmark.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Who got on kwan wa school? Ah, they to na kwa fi say yen ka brofo nti yen te brofo. Wo pa fa parade wo wa at brofo stations ni na ye form tra na ye hwa de.
Back a day.
Kofa ka mo sisu ka brofo no mati. Hwe ade e course no ho. Ansa na me ba be ka say ye makadet fo na enko soldier ni post ni niema no. I knew the nonsense I was talking about. Odo eye den na say me pese me ko soldier me ko post me ko immigration prison service and am afraid be SEPS and then in can for as the same code line as my soldier.
I don't take madness. I don't take
Sweetie, recruitment of military officers a national security issue. People don't know. It is part of this project work. And as part of this, I stated a policy. Read it. This policy is there.
I say Ghana Army recruitment policy purpose. This policy sets out the framework by which the Ghana Army will recruit personnel in a manner that is efficient, equitable, transparent, safe, and aligned with future defense needs of the Republic of Ghana. It seeks to ensure the recruitment process is merit-based, regionally balanced, gender-inclusive, and youth-responsive. The next point was manage the number of applicants to avoid overcrowding, stampede, and uncontrolled mass gatherings. They said minimize casualties, injuries, and other risks during recruitment, screening, induction, and training. Align recruitment with projected force structure, training capacity, and readiness needs in a dynamic security environment. Integrate modern technologies, data analytics, and planning tools to forecast personnel needs, manage applicant flows, and monitor outcomes. Also, scope. This policy applies to all entry-level recruitment into the Ghana Army. Regular career soldiers, short service enlistment, specialist trades, and reserve or volunteer cadres. Cadres, okay. And covers advertisement, application, screening, selection, induction, training pipeline, health or safety protocols, data management, and retention of records. It applies across all regions of Ghana. Guiding principles, merit and equity. Recruitment,
next one.
Okay.
Merit and equity.
Merit and equity, transparency and accountability, safety, health and well-being. Capacity-driven recruitment, futuristic and adaptive, ethical leadership and service ethos. Also targets and forecasting. The Army will adopt a rolling planning model, 5-year horizon, to forecast personnel needs. This will include exit or retirement rates, attrition, specialization demands, example, cyber, unmanned systems, logistics, and demographic trends. Annual recruitment quotas will be derived from the forecast model and will correspond to actual training capacity. Example, number of recruits that can be inducted and processed safely through training pipelines. Also, prior to each intake, the Army will publish planned intake numbers by category, regular, short service, specialist, region breakdown, gender targets, physical or educational criteria, and schedule of activities. Also, recruitment cycle and flow management.
Recruitment cycle will fall under security cycle.
Okay. See, also digital pre-registration phase. Applicants must register online via the official Army portal. They receive a unique identifier and time slot for screening.
Unique identifier and time slot. So what it means is that the Ghana Armed Forces cannot tell us over 21,000 people who convert at one place. This is madness.
Captain Smart.
This is madness.
King of morning shows. He is
As I say, to be identified, JB said, Wako portal no so, wa qualify. But JB, any part 21,000, na ye expect some beba Elwak Sports Stadium. Enunti, Bacho, wo memba Bukuyada. Wo ubeba memeneda. Wo memba Yawada. Wo ubeba Fiada. This is part of my project work.
Captain Smart, the king of morning.
Yes, I brought me once for him. No, but the point is that I said, get before you, Jimmy.
He is smart.
And Kosi say you better say Kasana make can I say. Na ye na ya hye ye niam no ye be kwaso Jimmy say ya doctor for Jimmy, presenter say Jimmy, manager say Jimmy, Jimmy. Play MPC kura de we o mukasa. Me ko share MP bi wo trouble odidi te say bodani.
They think they are sensible and
you go krodum na ya ye ho te say you was scanty ya ye tumi ye bibia. No, security. Enya de didi agome e ba me ban ba me ma me agi kura me penasem che ni pe bia was asase so I don't trust her. Oh, what do you do? You say terrorist. Epe baby ni pe bebre a converge. So watch this. Ghana ye bochenku. Dr. Tam da so afeso na o che mo ne TV a nkofo bochenku.
Crusade.
Ye crusade ye bochenku. Anamwa. Okay. Ye to badin chenku.
Party.
Aya fa chenku du so ma no. Ye ware
Chenku.
Me da so ho. Ye
Chenku.
Me kwase oba pe.
Chenku.
Ye kwato abadin.
Chenku je bi se oba pese ye.
Ye kwa kwato aba.
Chenku.
Ye kan aba ya to.
Chenku.
Ye declare aba ya to. Ye di chenku sa. Enti say ye see. Tell you hybrid warfare. And that hybrid warfare, it's got nothing to do with physical weapons. So they say go fuck with the two. Hey Jimmy. Israel. And it's Iran who said then and say Omade kakre ya shasi. Who say so jeni fi Israel ekoho. Who so bi so fi that side eba Israel. There be o. Yes, one baby say drone. Hybrid warfare. A move to a certain level in society, in the world. It's almost share that coining and say a global village. Won't test yet. Security term. It was a small baby. Nice, I was so small baby. Ghana Hayate, GH boy, me money fly drone, Echo Jubilee House in Fifi, as I never have here. We are not going to say Jubilee House, who fly drone now, drone no, anchor, drone now, you intercept to Jubilee House no, ah, and you drone a year 1999. Sir, interceptor, I got them, so don't know Jubilee House. Menameka. Drone electronics interceptors now what Jubilee House no. And 1999 drone. The modern drones I won't chrome her. Huh? What fly what Jubilee House you have kwaba sesi ya. Because one say war planes no etimi hide. And na America phone used to say B5 no. Otimi na mwiam na ohwe na wo hu no. Some of the drones are like that. What was America first one B2 bomber? No, B2 bomber no. On them how na wo de hwehwe na hu no. Why to say we and on them? Yet in 1999 drone interceptor algorithm at the Jubilee House has said, yeah, we fly drone or yeah, be intercept. Me my GH boy fly drone. I wanted to test what I can do. Yeah, Bema camp. Now you fly drone. Our Bema camp. Bema camp. Baby, a soldier fort here. You fly drone. Abaya bi a hoton kwadu na soldier ni sinepe. O she uniform. O petongare. You fly drone. But the whole security area, hey, national security, or Daniel Sisi, we are in time tokron that the end of the day is way. What the drone, the type of drone, what the fire horses here, we can be here. National security, we are. National security, yeah. Why are we joking with hybrid warfare? And they are not see, you know, say terrorists are what you important honey feel say. You can say attack Ghana. Who make more than 6 no. Number 1. Let me give you a solution. Me soldier ni penny bi or your major general and a cham intelligence gathering. And me scan it through the way your recruitment e wo krum ha a cham afase e ya dada. Kwanya soldier for fadipa. Kwanya police for fadi. Cham da 1844. Cham. It is a ukwa soldier. Na ya kotam edua to kon ho. Na ukuta long na edua da kon ho. Say no. So be person attack wa. Enye dua da kon ho. A hybrid warfare. Now, hybrid warfare, no, it takes people with high IQ to join our military, to join our security agencies. High IQ. Because hybrid warfare, no, on really 2 hours, so, about collecting information, we have been a FBB security cycle. You first of all have to plan. Say, on your TV, you per se. Yeah, ambush TV3. So you call all your staff members, sir. Watching 2 kilometers away from the TV3 for dream. One never collect information, no. So you plan. One never planning. So you do the planning. We are planning. We are. Now with the plan no Akoma and Krofua a 10 kilometers away from TV3. You do collection. Tell me you plan. Planning no you was stage 1. Stage 1 it say Captain Smart in the JB. And your plan my yes you TV3 Omoye Ghana most beautiful. TV3 Omoye talented kids. TV3 Omoye morning show defense. New day. TV3 for Omoye say TV3 for Omoye say 80 Yenya you bet me I 2 kilometers no. Yenya plan. There about first plan, first phase. Yeah, we are. When you pass the bomb, 10 kilometers from 2 to 10. Now, almost what Tracy who said no. Say, who find you there? What the match to one? All other things being equal, match about new day. Take new day out of it. But so far, Ghana was beautiful. Now, far a trauma of fair. Ghana was beautiful. I don't know a trauma of fair. Yen strategizing against eno. Say, ufa akwadanya safo. Now ufa talented kids. Number one, talented kids by yache. It's our experienced viewership, our experienced audience, our relatable audience, our knowledgeable audience, people who can relate, tell. It's I want to say it's more 10 years thinking capacity. 10 kilometers thinking capacity with that speed. And I say you level 3. And they are planning stages. So one they can think 50 kilometers away. One who said no. Say yeah. Talented kids are cookie tea. The way I bet Chiane to cookie tea. The way I bet Chiane con Anita. Your friends Anita. Anita Kufu. Akufu sondin so when Akufu when Anita Akufu the way you be so microphone the way Bella be so obe chia na hono wa style bi the way Roland be ye bibi na you mean you 3FM show your friends Johnny Hughes the way obe tia kan se so akabrofo no sa strategy no I say Captain Smart Nibi, JB Nibi, Abraham Samu Nibi. So what do we have to do? Yen said I'm planting obi. Now, only cookie tea in Quatrempina. And I say, on for cookie tea and 4x4 small cookie tea. And me penasem. Then a cookie pe up a Range Rover. When? Enti yen tomano. Bellamundi up a Mercedes Benz yen yamano. And until the national security, your whole group will be from RD, research and development. Your Bob Manu Ria near the Makogu foreign affairs. Hey, Mr. Dana Mayan. Sorry, I'm sorry. When? That make a cancel our coordinators who will me. No problem. Yeah, the RD for no core foreign affairs. Said the Baya will be to me no more interfere in certain spheres of security of the other countries now. Your ambassadors one, so they will be able to tell us their hybrid warfare strategy. But Ghana have the phone call on considerate to ye pay to ye pay de pay Jimmy sa after say you win now we win your trust. There are sharp people are one in the number, why do you say one winner? Means I want to say one winner when you haven't won me, you catch your plane. I can follow suit. But imagine what just 1% of 1,000%. Who do I catch on there? Eti, we are fair collecting information. After these 3 stages of planning, you go to collect. Who collect information we are. I find our betness and what you know. Now I categorize. It will be some lectures no catch on say security cycle no there's a lapse in it. When me again but I propose a new security cycle for the whole world. Me phone am tell us I propose a new security cycle for the whole world. Sir, who collect information we are don't just process, categorize it. Hey. Now what banye? It's way back. Answer fee. They are starting to process it. It's even the processing the crowd. We should have stages of the processing. Who processing we are? As what disseminates. Maybe say Ghana Armed Forces in penning for Ghana Army Forces. Who did the planning for the recruitment? When a year plan no for recruitment, say you be fan koda akosoja mu. When a year planning no, me ye Ghana man peni me do nyame. Sa lieutenant colonel na o ye in charge o no ye late. O ye late o. O ba you hoping. Asiatorwa hoping wo baka ho. Open. How can you tell me, sir? We must expected 21,000 applicants. I was supporting you. Any pam 21 3 years. 21,000 people. Now a profile way. Yeah. Yakwaya masida ni wo nti ni work. No we be say nipa 21,000 hware. Any part it's a survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. The time now we share DNA we as a uniform now call war front a survival of the fittest. But it is not a processor. Maybe be so deni. It is soldier for call war front and omu. Menye ndi soldier no ba mawu. Patwa nye jimi. Soldier ni by na year plan no. Who did the planning for the recruitment? Number 2, when they collected data, no? Who was in charge of the data? That one single stadium. JB, Accra Sports Stadium, the biggest stadium in Ghana, Baba Yara Kumasi, for 45,000. It's close to half of Kumasi Sports Stadium. And Ghana had the end say who could this soldier a punishment, who could this post a punishment, yeah, for a punishment. They are more transform, they are more wash a white t-shirt be now to what to say Pasiabi. I said Jansen be a new trim be that to her. Now to what's I know soldier need by Dimechi, come on, Dimechi. Now, if I say we a blade. To us, now we are sorry. No, about the way, so trim her, madam. Because I have a ball life for Cassia, Jimmy, sir. I got to say, hey, you're not Piane, Ash. It's a found session, Nayiba. Are we crazy? In this modern world where hybrid warfare. Obi flying drone on my bank where I am fear washing them the Misako Yuri. Who was security training will come her, post is soldier migration and then yes, yeah, said I could to join you to chat. Yes, if on session. Now, Madam Sasha, I didn't ask you into me. It's to be preview and then I tell some your soldier, me plano, and I tell some your soldier. And I tell some your post in Yana. Yet to come and soldier and shit to us to and say to that to pa, kokro, I didn't talk, no, I reset it, as I went to me at all. Hybrid warfare, yet to whom you do one grow, Okuma. And you know when hybrid warfare started? Kwame Nkrumah's time. Hybrid warfare started in the 60s. It's when the collective data, no, when the who say, any part do say na apply, remember Elwak Sports Stadium. Okay, so we collect security data. Me try, me say you want adherence, positioning guards. APG. Adherence, positioning guards. As I say, anka yenim se Ghana for. So we catch Ghana ni o compare you say Umbra 7 automatically obeba 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And no, a collection strategy, a data collection, and you actually relate that data now we're collecting to the emotions and aspirations of the people when they're looking for a job. We sit in this country and people think that they've gone to school. Rubbish. What about the idea?
I think you are not the Queen as you busy.
Etika, SSS soldier for. Woman who in charge of the adherence, positioning, guards, no. Esenka, yenim se wombeba. And you must 6 o'clock. Nessa APG 4 no ewo. So they know who came first. They know who came second. When the people did come by, the otwaso. So you stagger and you categorize and recruit now. 81st 50, please enter. Na nipa ye 50. I wrote this. Me betra fie hakan. Training ye say obi a Ghana pena oko ye cadeta wunya soja anko na MP the man. I knew what was coming. But that was every good leader is a prophet. Say to Kwame Nkrumah. And we are getting on them Hanoya. Yes, me want me to be. Because we need to be for. Baby, me ya. Hence, it is time for no. It is the first 50. We do what? You don't just recruit officers with papers. Are we crazy? Exercise and Kodana could do and work one. There are biometric equipment. Everything I recollect information now. What they apply it online? It would do satisfy. Queen. If you have to go about 4 o'clock, how much? Abraham Yamisam about 3 a.m. JB about 3:20. Way about 3:1. It's information now. One more the share system. No more you say you're so qualified. No, there should have been a biometric system. What do we settle, sir? Quick. 81st 50. Now, Kwabrani Kutaba. Hey, if you don't go back, we will discipline you. Rubbish. Who are you disciplining? That material moment, any part of a soldier, no soldier, no civilian. Are they like?
No, correct.
Are we crazy in this country? Any part of a soldier, that material moment, on your soldier, that you need a well-trained, built officer to discipline. No. One, on commit crime. That person now, all bano, on commit crime, be a discipline. No. The crime committed is that a pseudo crime. In security analysis, when you are analyzing the security data, we call something pseudo crime. Pseudo crime is that na nimitrim say meyesa, but a dom bebrebe na wo no bi pia dom no, and ye be pia me na me koto bibi so. So akwada na ogina e wa kohoro on committee crime e pseudo. E dom na e pia ba, e no so ye pia ne ba anim hobi. So nipa no di kan wo ho na, wo pese o discipline no, bone be na na why. Yay! La ila bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Me humeti o. Na no ayeden. Eto kutaba, hey, the one with the red handkerchief.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, the one with the red handkerchief. Hey, you think we are joking here? If you are not careful, I'll take you out and discipline you. Rubbish. Hey. I'm to form to someone.
Oh.
Where's a terrorist in Jai Bimba Toha?
Cathedral, no, they are going to be as you.
So then you are set to go. Obey sort of a military police. Come on,
Cathedral, no, they are going to be as you busy. They are going to be as you busy. You see, we are and son.
80 Nipana, Womubedu, Yano, by now. Biometric data system be what was sat to swear. Now correspond. If not for anything, yelling Ghana card and Kahon. It's what was sat to say. That is why I'm me. My count, me a Ghana man, penny a Ghana card, me trim. The man for fro. The best shall say African Nagati. Who? Abba Nesri, you real or more, near primary 1 to 6. You real or more, Penifone be unomu. Guarana be unomu. You real primary 1 to 6 are. They are about SS1 to SS3. But me a Ghana man penny, SS1 to SS3 in Sume Centrum. Form 1 to Form 5. You ever call that a name? 80 Form 1 to Form 5 for 4. No more so ya omo cards amount. No ya lower 6, upper 6. Ni na afe ye no na ya ba all other tertiary institutions. Ni ye no ye no a na ye kodwom. Eti Ghana card na ye no. Ghana National Identity Card. Aye be no. no mfie mienu ye be wie no na Ghana ni bia is well captured. Your fingerprints well taken. 88 me mase abena nyamesem wedi 18 okope posi to so 16 they capture our age. You be birth certificate enough for frontier there you could do other your parents aba oba no wu ni date be na ya tro dey she wo papa na kan etin fie mienu ne ye be card no and say say boy triba pay you say the 6 months so yeah Ghana card ngo asem sa Ghana card there no and related to our national security. It doesn't relate. It doesn't relate. It doesn't relate. I've sat down, I've said, my research into your Ghana card, no, it's got nothing to do with our national security. Fingerprint, kage. Say, I'm try my fingerprint or here. Have you asked yourself these questions? When you are dealing with hybrid warfare, you think wide and wild. Say, my fingerprint. Say, in some way, try. My fingerprints now will collect it, you know. In fact, so because me inside the hot. Why are my fingerprints? Really? It's a year and one. Yet be a hunipa a bantem system no aka. So there is a security announcer. Yeah, recruitment and patrol here. So we will have a security announcer. What do we say so no? Who call MTN office? Who call Fidelity Bank? Me bank back them say Fidelity Bank. Who call Fidelity Banker? Me I check card amount. Card 345. Go to teller 3. That is security announcement. So it prepares the mental capacity of the security officers that our bank that teller 1. There's somebody going there. Or no, or yeah, number 3, 4, then. So the security is alert. So then and yes, I in the line so. Yes, I in the line so. Sanke, or maybe a yes serious with data and security collection. Anka, wo kwa bank biya, wo Ghana card yes, I photocopy. Ghana pay the Ghana card photocopy. Na Ghana card we photocopy. How do you determine my fingerprint? Oh, photocopy so. It's in Calvin Bank, Hono. Obi amiew. What was that to so? Pew. Udin. Umfoni. Baby out here. Baby all your Ghana card. Baby all your den. Baby all your den. Na appear. Our bank no. Security control room. Na you say number 343. Yay. Captain Smart na buy an phone ni. Quickly I started analysis and sampling of your fingerprints. If you do not have the fingerprints, because when said to try, you will any kosia. You wasu, you hene, you mama. Maybe you Ghana man penin ne. Who yes I can now be sure to home. I analyzed nipetiko information what nipa netiko because when ni a wetiko. By a champ for Nina near Chowanim near the Emitakra, Mekoman, that was so. Quite some quack. Mammy Cassim Show, wouldn't you be a friend at Champon? Okay. Who cough a woman, say a champon. Now put a champon on a fessijaso. Now found Sagum. Quatete a champon. You wouldn't have a friend at Champon. So when you champion, you will drobia at the siphon nunum. So when you numa, quatete, a cucomessa, the idea cuconquino. Posa, Fassijaso, Nafa won Sashim. Nafa won Sanocosi, any machine. I will take your fingerprints, a bit me afar. I'm sorry I have to teach this. But me and I'm transmitting my research. Me believe any green substance, a bit me interfere with fingerprints. And I realized I saw say a champon, nunum, any akukomesa, and interrupted with fingerprints. Adia etimi, epi pepi we cola. Eti time na ye trodi no sa wokora wo don sesi machine so enfa, ye se fa coke no wonsa. Are we thinking as security people in this country, or we are just sitting there? Oh, yeah, yeah, because you Ghana penny because we the 100 we on Pekasa. It's on a bit very security. Hey, Jimmy.
Wait.
And there should have been a security announcer on himself first 50 there by you know. Isaac Jebi. Your identity number is 014349010. This way. Second person. It is security announcers no area. Now your screen is 50 no. Whatever we are looking for from them, if 50 is we can add another 50 to be 100. So 100 is another 50, 150. Because in security, you do batches. Anything I say, soldier for call war. You inform me now, boom, copy, you call batches. And you know, sorry, your friend be reinforcement. Are they lying? So our operational strategy must inform our recruitment plan. Our operational strategy must inform our recruitment plan. Yeah, no, there's an exit. And to who want to be mefaha. Now what's the kind of question you saw? And then the rudiment you went through. It's the from exercise protection guards. Exercise protection guards for no bar. Atade white and black na de buy no. Nya no na obeshako. It's over. We na wo kwa for fiata de bra. Ahanafa. Don't go back to where your colleagues are. Na wan kwa nko tilto. Nan kakra. Unu ma rahosem. Omo the 9 screening points per for nipa 21,000. Please. At the end of with him this year, one so I'm here online. We are online now qualified and I about qualified. Say one qualified and I trust disqualified. It's added to that who converge any part 21,000 that are qualified at one place. If indeed the people have qualified. Why? Now you're wasting president time. No one free Kumasi Mirika. Okotai Afo. Hey, yeah, MPB so at the Tiaboho. Say, I could punish us and run who bottom. But with him, a religion. Share religion, one year careful, a bit of why Quasia, but with him or some share. Making intercession. Say, me that nana dream. Na me sorry china no pafiada. Na me ti say Jesus Christ. Or you fake I will still be a Christian. Say me that sorry. E china fiada. Na me try say I catch him say oh Jesus Christ Jesus never existed. I will still be a Christian. Okay. Say me that sorry. Na you catch him say nyame na bomb ni suban so a. Still I will be a Christian. Momo de mo per heaven, me per heaven. Me pe baby nyame tie no. It is a me that sorry na momo heaven no. Fake. Na baby nyame tie no kura so still a fake. I still want to be a Christian. Do you know why? In the Bible there are 66 books. From Genesis to Revelation there are 66 books. 66. Yes, okay. The 66 books now. Our Bible no. Obi throw away owi. They do have 500 years using 3 languages to write the Bible. Hebrew, Aramaic, and Latin. These 3 languages. The Obetua Isaiah did not throw so no Hebrew. But the people started throw Isaiah no or the Latin throw. It is a Osha idea that for over 2,000 years. One at that sorry here, Ebetua way there so. They were all pointing to one direction. It is the who will say, Nyame said that Dani Nipakasa said the Abaya there or what can I want to ne pie and my yatrono ever conform and tally with his persona as God. It is Arab ni etro bibi, Hebrew ni etro bibi, Latin ni etro bibi, but they were all pointing to one direction. That is why even if Jesus is fake, I'll remain a Christian. But the same book will say, for the lack of knowledge, my people perish. Nimdia me manfo ninti wobre. Eti yes na ye di na kire de nimdia na di akire. Won sorry putupuru nkasa o ye Kristo ni. Now the jimi nam. What mean sorry akasa me ye Muslim me di Muhammad e chinti me di jimi na nam. There be knowledge must supply. Ye wie baby on by exit na ya ma card. You have a number. If it's not a card, you have a number. You have an entry biodata, exit biodata. Na ye ni wa wie. Etu be dru fie no. Na say ya fawa. Na wa hu. Ya mfawa. Na wa hu. Wo ho son na wo kọ. Etu betu kura kosi wo girl. Obetu kura kosi wo ba. Betu kura de wo yere kọ. Betu kura de wo kuna kọ. Boko. Ya yen sa o. And someone make me try. But everybody I say too sensitive when they say call Ghana forces. And maybe I'm trusting where they as I say call AU Security Council. Me fun ya me tell you. Where they WWE I say call National Security. I find a school in Bobo no to take it to them. Masa, and you want to cast on radio on TV so say you security expert. Obi a security expert we who don't dog. We Dr. Kwesi Ninom. We something Boateng. We Dr. Norman.
Oh, I don't know.
Some are more dinner we good and yes I may catch us a win be. But I'm talking about the few ones that I know. What I can you know, we are political security inclined people. Our hub or your diplomatic security person. Diplomacy on a level of security. Anyway, you say, oh, yeah, what for all we are near boy Samama. Nipano only this training. And to be put in Kase Mukura answer, which me have a year officer. Now we pra abaya yo to way, but lady way on your soldier. Okay, wait. So girl, no catch and some draws. If you see girl, we all see. On your soldier, so your soldier you prepare. You see, your baby insecurity from mental capacity. And so prepare nipano na drain. There should be a mental capacity. Psychologically, you groom the person for about 3 weeks. Who prepare ni panadrin? Say, hey, ubetimi anu moja. Umame or your tamfo. There's a way you dogmatize the person after say we go through the selection process now. You groom the person. You woman not drain to say, or no, or you ream nipa. Yeah, man, yes, I do. We no prayer quantum fee. No prayer, I can say, won't qualify. Yeah, because we're pra. Yes, sir. Hey, I met an American military officer. Oh, Florida, Tampa. Baby, America for dispatch woman soldier for Kokono. Okota, America, Tampa. One of the more largest Air Force base was a department base. Hono mo dispatch wo soldier for wo kokon e wo ba bia na nyakupa boa na nafofori na kutatuo Adam says I don't know the kutatuo I say I'm not here for sound. I'm here for insane strategy. Tell you yes odim tuo but as well catch up say I am not here for sound and noise. My colleagues are here for sound and noise. But I am here for sane strategy. So my responsibility is not to hold a weapon. That is why there's somebody holding a weapon protecting me. So it could be normal. So be a soldier ni odi 2 months on tutu don shisha. On to tutu shisha. Obi a person ni odi 2 months on tutu don shisha. On to tutu. Normal. Because in this age we are not dealing with sound and physical weapons. We are dealing with hybrid warfare. na ya so ankrofo ne ye kotwa dua ato om ko ho ya yango ya jimisa yango sa de ye wo wuram ai nipa na qualify ya condition na dream awie ne ye de ne fa sa training ya so ja ya besi ya zamina waka musu ye no na we nsa pages ya okuruma. No, please. Your Excellency. Minister Nana show. But I must say, the Army Chief Commander must go today. He has failed. That is where Army from Kwan. Air Force for the Navy from Kawi. Army from Kwan. Eti, Mumfa Air Force. Any Navy for commanders in Kokamo. Kwas, Chief of Army Staff must resign today. Lieutenant Colonel na owo home yete asade ni see e say yete na homa so. We yete kro yi na ya boy ensem. Na you feel say ye training we onim dan. We onim dan. Abaye oje wutim say hwe onya nurse papa bi obedi so onya bank bi kwotran yan ko be ya adwuma say onya office bi kwhye yan ko ya adwuma onya secretary papa bi a obedi but adwuma ni kroyi otifie ni papa etoba ni this way school otifie ni mama that toba. Why are we doing that? I didn't hear ho sa Ghana for eti ya won krofo a egu soldier ni post ni other security agencies a on pay o he akwaya o ye prisoner onante I say a robot ya fa say gwani ya fa say David akwaya o prisoner o bag bonachi. He can be a very professional comedian. Look, that guy can be a weightlifter. When me tell you training no. We have proper security, hybrid warfare security. Your baby fear propellers. I've scanned through all your security agencies. There's no fear propellers in this country. Are there still fear in people who come here too? It is wrong. Sir, right now, prison service, no. He can be a serious fear propeller. Man, some was out today. Call Bassaya. You're dressing in one you. So, yeah, one baby. And so, about a spoon, and a fucking toothpick. No free choice and who know, but say, if we are serious as people and really want to rebrand our security, me a head of national security. That guy no. We be once a year. Sa branch and friend man some say Ghana prison service. So me a national security coordinator. By now my recalling from prison service or national security. You see him once a year. Eti you be man a sexual allowance. When you be man a sex allowance. When so why you be sex allowance. Security is expensive. You don't just get up and do anything anyhow. It's in the year no because of ukunu. You didn't hear BBM or mining no. Every our person who ukunu that 3 times in a week. But man bet you do once a week. It's every month you do whomever for pay. It is 26 days now. Akano. Mansa Musayere. You have 2,000 Ghana cedis. J. I don't know. I have aside with chop money now. State in a day, ma'am. A special motivation, a special strategy. It is a Mansa Musa for national security. Now, or your fear propeller. Or no. Do you? Ne yere kwa frena. Your timer. Your different yere. It is every fear propeller. You will be a friend microphone. It is fear propeller be our microphone. Microphone is a one or kasa gum. It is a way and a yere, way and a mammy, way and a bat, no person in the kasa. There's a microphone. Microphone ye nipa na owo ho no. On a manager. No akate so me pesa me papa kasa. O say asam no betimi aka kire me ana. O say an ka kire da say books na sa. Na na yira frɛ patro metimi ne mansa musa kasa na. Because mansa musa say fear propeller. Aha oni. Sa de na say na say tuo. Say den o. And oba no. Abrante we won. Me ye national security coordinator. Metimi use no terrorists e won your borders in so bedwane one person. We what did they call Israel? Now one man proper training we esake tam ne fi krom ha. Ye na kwato Israel. 7 years akwa we mba Canada. Ade aban be ye nyina say utwa ticket man na yere. Na yere ne ko. Na akoye ne ho yie. Na waba. Na we ot Israel were proper training. We are no command polishing point. Ewo Russia, woni na wie. About the National Security Office wodi ade oya ni so ye fear propeller. E ye so ase ko hweso tro na bra. Obabu ani so say kew no was atrakam na ye de naba. But we are wasting this talent here. You be nante abrante we hu sa no we this system. Yes on call retirement no ko. This guy is a serious fear propeller in the corridors of hybrid warfare. But we have left him to rot. And on and no call where they are not so yes because president man feeding on rent to cry into ya. Enjoy yes I don't feel who said who said about your own public free day not him. But this guy can be a serious fear propeller. Let it come and for tattoo almost a security expert. Why were the security experts when Ghana Armed Forces apparently 21,000 people at one point? Where were the security agencies? Where were the security experts? Afase, we are no nyina sa. You see, overflow, a security risk.
Money.
Overcrowding, a security risk. Eti obi odi post soldier, oye den bia, obe catch us say overflow and overcrowding onim say a security risk no. E see you free baby owo no. Ye yi na di. Because see say we pay enipa 2,000. Now print forms 100,000. What have you done? Overcrowding. Adelai? Hey, overcrowding. And it's a we pay enipa 2,000. And we're releasing forms 10,000. Right from the onset, there is overcrowding. When you are dealing with people who understand hybrid warfare properly, they can dismantle and disengage your thinking and your thoughts. So what you have to do, and it's from the beginning now, we will say nipa na was 2,000, but form say kwa bontin 100,000. And when you say Ghana Armed Forces here nipa 10,000. Now we're printing 100,000 forms, although because you need to go through a lot of categories to get the number of people you are looking for specific tasks. It's a no, and from so I'm printing my neighbor so. But the assessor, Anka, about to maybe who not many at you. How I wish to be a national security coordinator. This guy, you will not see him again. Hey, Monsieur, dear, be one. I was school be one, ho baby, be modding. When him say, who was a special skill? Now we need yama won't worry. Okay. We need girl, yama won't fa girl. I dare you say, who could him kakrani ebuso say opesa wo. Now say ane. Or type of a bar bang in as a kawunya ya kawde de bewo. Now ya mount, ya the man by a shed out of call. Meba, ya shed out of call lunch. Now what baby? Na mano he be maybe a wo de ma 100 tra ho betime choose back onyo ne beda na wa che say oh we minya ya ka we na minya ka me ne beye now sankrofoni na so wo so security officers okay soldier post ni ye fa ma ye do mo bo ahia woji information okay yes Russia for the starting side no. It's a man who was so Johnny Posinia, every year you saw more as hybrid warfare agents. It took America say agent 1, agent 2, agent 3, agent ni bebre wo a wo mo ho fe. Opagya ne na na wo hwe na ha ma do nyame. We so for beto Bible atwene. Security is security. I don't know, it's got nothing to do with religion. Pentecost player pa nada for player who an kan so wa to for mo pagya ne na no munumuni say the be ya referee be obi card. Obekọ heaven and obekọ hell. Obi a ho anka no da fom no munumuni. A game. Security is a game. You have to have a ground and say a friend game no. You need to have a position. You need to have an appreciation and appropriation. You have to manage. You have to evaluate and monitor. And say security a game no. You don't just get up and say you are a security officer. Number 9 screening points for Deeper 21,000. Why? Your Excellency, Chief of Army Staff in Edinburgh, the service, the benefits in Amman, all the officers are in charge of recruitment. No, yet you be a homaso. Yet you be a homaso, no be anko. So a sergeant, a crowd, baby, I say, I take on tinko. Or a captain, a baby, I say, I take on tinko. Because wait and see me how yeah recruitment. No. Are you? We are fast. The SSA and say. Edenya ye be fa enkrofo a wo wachiri abem. But SSA recruitment process no started from college. In America, internal recruitment no started from college. Russia started from college. India started from college. Sweden, Denmark, NATO started from college. See the SSA they say. SSA compulsory. So your person national service, your man service personnel, security training there. You started from senior high. Every secondary school, SSA posi cadet, soldier cadet, air force cadet, navy cadet, immigration cadet, obia won cadet. Yenim say ukwa Pam secondary school, the best secondary school in the whole of West Africa. The soldier for cadet, no ye time na ye correct. And I'm calling. I was a cadet commander. Me, I was the cadet commander, still the school prefect. SU produce a worship team leader. Yeah. Pensa. Me a prayer so and me organizer. Yes. Me go school be post na be boss. Me say hockey goalkeeper. Football goalkeeper. Me say 2 100 meters upon from. Me say 5,000. One person. You know, so I mean It's a Pam secondary school. Soldier for army cadets, we 300. Navy 4 years, we say, police 4 years, we say. All secondary schools and all tertiary institutions across the country, obia or cadets. 80 year per obia training, ye cry yemre. Normal drills na ye or parade, yemre. One, two. Wasuya, I was secondary school dada. Or the area, everyone the by university level 100, level 200, level 300, level 400. And I want to cut to a pair better. And to say a person fa soldier for a police for immigration for ne one for cadet certificate bra. It's a cadet certificate na me the other tantra. Say say me year renovation grant me hwempa me hu. Anka eno and ye kai fa wo mo at that level. Obi na kasa we secondary school. Say results ne maya. me yɛ ne dan a ɛsɛ cadet certificate no precede exams a wokɔtɔ certificate it is a wo apply na wo yɛ cadet a na yɛ ka kyerɛ sɛ wo de ne de ɛyɛ pending results soldier oh please etinka enipa ne se yɛ pɛ 10,000 a yɛbɛnya bɛyɛ 6,000 every secondary schools and tertiary institutions no na yɛ wie no na number na aka na yɛ hwehwɛ wɔ akyire no ayɛ ketewa bi